In this session today, I'll be basically sharing some sources, major scholarship sources in the UK. The topics I'll be covering. Uh, I don't know. I think there is no newcomer in this session today, so that's why we need not to go for any kind of introducing each other. Scholarship aspirant profile summary. As there is no newcomer, I think you all are done with this profile form. Then we will be just moving on to the straight our main job, exploring the scholarship sources that I have already shared in the Google Classroom. I don't know how many of you have already explored those websites, and especially I'll be focusing on ESRC scholarships and Sense scholarship experience from my part, and hopefully Shandip will be sharing his Shivani scholarship experience with us. So I think actually this is not just a kind of lecture. I will be just doing this thing, exploring the information. Guys, have you already explored the websites that I have shared on the Google Classroom in section 2? Have you seen them?
Yeah.
How many? How many websites or roughly how many sources I have shared? Can anybody say?
Actually, I visited Sense and ESRC website also.
Okay, yeah, okay. Let me show you them. This is section 1. It's already done in the last session, and this is section 2. For this information I have shared for our today's session actually. Now let's see. All these are authentic sources, only verified sources, not any third-party sources. For Bangladeshi people, Bangladeshi scholarship aspirants, this is a very, very important website. I would highly recommend this website to visit. This website covers almost all major global scholarships. Those are applicable for Bangladeshi students. See? So keep in touch with this website. At least I recommend you, if not every day, at least once in a week, you must visit this website for the scholarship announcements through government. You see, from Japan is a mixed scholarship, Hungary stipendium, Hungary come scholarship. Interestingly, I also secured this scholarship in Hungary. That was back in 2019, but somehow I did not go there for some reason. All these scholarships, Commonwealth scholarship, Chinese government scholarship, all these sources are here. So you are strongly recommended to visit this website. Okay? A question regarding this website? This is very, very helpful and informative website. Even Prime Minister Fellowship information also shared here. One of our
Sohel bhai,
Prime Minister Fellowship winner is with us, Joydev Rai.
uh,
You guys,
Prime Min- currently Prime Minister scholarship and also other scholarship from our government is closed now.
okay, the government has
Yeah,
closed it.
because there's a shortage of dollar crisis.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
there's
may
a
be
dollar crisis.
Okay, that's good information. That may be for the time being. Yeah. But Jaydev Rai, guys, Jaydev Rai is one of our uh, Prime Minister fellow Prime Minister Scholarship winners with us. He did his masters with this funding. And this is so far the most prestigious scholarship from Bangladesh government. Very generous, very decent, quite handsome of money you can have. And maybe you can save out of it, right, Jaidev? Is it possible to save some money
Yeah, yeah. I got nearly 50 lakh BDT.
for 1 year?
50 lakh for 1 year.
Yeah, this is enough, more than enough. Yeah. So hopefully the dollar crisis will be over and this Prime Minister Fellowship Scholarship will be restarting soon. Let's hope for the best. So keep in touch with this website. And have you been in this website, Find PhD? Anyone?
Yeah, I actually know the website findphd.com.
Yeah, you should register your email ID.
Yeah, yeah. Also
Yeah,
registered.
visit this site very frequently. You will be updated in your inbox from this website. It's a very,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
rich website for PhD candidate.
But yeah, I think yeah. If there is another website, jobs.ac.uk.
Yeah, this is the website jobs.ac.uk. This is another website that's like Find PhD.
Find PhD. Yeah. I think
You can
this is
also open an account in this website.
I think this website is better for findphd.com.
Yeah, but
Jobs.ac.uk. This is
findphd.com has
better
some
website.
preparatory tips and some extra
Yeah, yeah,
service
yeah, yeah.
that is not available in this website, jobs.ac.uk. But on Find PhD, you will get lots of other preparatory information, even some webinar, some training. Okay, these are the things. This is another source, scholarships website from British Council. You see, this is another very rich website. You just choose your discipline, choose your level, then you will get the customized scholarship advertisements as well. Say, for example, business study level. If you say for doctorates or for search, and you will get relevant PhD scholarship news here as well. Reliable, it's about British Council. So visit this. Then there is Islamic Development Bank Scholarship, IDB. I have shared the link here. Queen Elizabeth Commonwealth Scholarship. Okay, it's different from Commonwealth Scholarship. This is Queen Elizabeth Commonwealth Scholarship. Okay. And Chevening Scholarship Masters. And we have with us Sandeep, who has won this prestigious scholarship and recently completed his maybe MBA, right, Sandeep? MBA with Chevening
जी भैया
Scholarship.
जी
So as we are talking about this Chevening Scholarship, let me uh, open the floor for Sandeep in brief to share his experience with us. Sandeep, please go ahead with your sharing about Chevening Scholarship, how we have done it, and what's the reflection, what's the advice for others if they want to secure this
जी
scholarship. Sandeep.
like as Bhaiya was telling, the Chevening is a competitive scholarship and you can apply every year for it. Every year they open the window around like like possibly August or September, I guess, or possibly before that, June or July. Every year they open the window for the application from all the countries of the world, and they get a lot of responses. To be honest, so from Bangladesh also they get a lot of responses, but they eventually pick around like 20 to 25 students every year from Bangladesh. Their major field of preference is development studies and also environment and other studies where they actually hire most of their students. But fortunately for me, that I got chance in the MBA program, which is very difficult to get in any sort of scholarship program, but I fortunately got that. They have a cap, so that basically means that even if you are getting selected for a program, they might not be like sponsoring the whole amount, but like there are options by which you can cover the rest amount. Like for my case, the University of Surrey was agreed to give me the rest amount which Chevening was not covering for me. So in Chevening scholarship, it's very important that you have your like required qualifications. That means if you have studied business before, it is
Mhm.
actually preferred or recommended that you are also studying the same course again, because like they do not want to fund on a course where you do not have any track record. So it's very important for you that you're applying according to your career plan and also according to your previous experiences. So I have worked in bank, so that's why I prefer to apply for this MBA program. So that actually goes with my previous experiences. And secondly, is that they look forward the leadership opportunities that you are going to pursue after completing the course. That means if you have a future in some leadership roles after completing their studies, you have to mention that. That is one of the criteria. They also want to know about your plan in UK. So definitely try to, whenever you are trying to fill up application for Chevening, definitely try to mention your eagerness to study in the UK. That is very important, and also the courses you want to pursue during your time in UK, and also the conferences you want to attend, and also the internships. If you want to have internship during your studies, why do you want to have that? If it is a research course, then what is your preference area of the research? That's what you have to mention. So, and they also ask about your leadership experience, that if you have already done something substantial in your field and possibly in other fields too, to help the government, to help the society as a whole. That's what you have to inform. The benefits of Chevening scholarship is actually huge because they have covered all my study experiences, and even my visa and my travel was also being paid by them. They also used to give me an handsome amount every month as my living expenses. So they were actually covering everything. So you do not
Mhm.
have to care about the money during your stay, and possibly even after the course finishes, because I was there around like 3 to 4 months even after my course, but the money was there from in my pocket, so which I actually saved during the course. So it's a
Mhm.
very good program because I have been to all through the UK, and I have attended quite a few conferences during my stay, and also have make new connections, and which possibly I'll be able to exploit in the future. I have come back now, but I'm trying to exploit the opportunities in the future. So that's what I'm saying. It's a very good opportunity. I enjoyed it quite well. And like I definitely would love to help you guys when you'll be applying on the next year for this scholarship. It's a
Mhm.
prestigious one. So if you have any sort of queries in your mind and possibly need any further clarification, I'm always there to help you guys. Thank you.
Excellent. That's great. So, Shandip, now if you have any specific query regarding Chevening scholarship to Shandip, you can raise it. Anyone? Anybody? So, Shandip, this is only for masters, right? Chevening doesn't cover any PhD funding, right?
No, Chevening doesn't cover any PhD funding. Chevening is mainly for the professionals, to be honest. Like
Yeah.
they do not entertain the educational specialists, like the particularly for the individuals who do not have any sort of intention of them to pursue any what should I say? Like if you are only trying to put yourself in the academic line, Chevening is not the right way for you, because Chevening wants
And
to
is it
provide.
only for
Yeah.
1 year masters or also they cover 2 year masters?
No, 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 only for 1 year masters, nine
1
months
year
and 1 year
masters and
masters.
taught
Yeah,
course masters, right?
dot masters. Yeah, dot masters.
Yeah. Okay, that's clear. So,
So
and
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
another specialty for Chevening application so far, my understanding is that you have to write a couple of statements or kind of essays kind of thing, right?
Yeah. So there is no fixed SOP of it, but like you have to answer around 4 to 5 queries, if I remember correctly, during your application,
Yeah.
where you have to mention about your interest, like why are you trying to apply for these roles, and also your previous backgrounds, how it's going to support these sort of things that we have to provide.
Okay. Okay, that's great. So, anyone wants to ask anything regarding Shivani to Shandip? No? Okay. Okay, then let's jump into our next part. Now, I have shared most of the major scholarships, including masters and PhD both. For example, this is another website scholarship called Gates Cambridge Scholarship. This is, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation has donated a huge amount of money to the University of Cambridge, and this scholarship basically is funded from this source. And this is especially for Cambridge students, and of course open for around the world actually. And they cover, I guess, both masters and PhD as well. Yes, Cambridge Scholarship. It's also for masters and PhD. And this, of course, this is another one of the prestigious scholarship. So these are the benefits: total tuition fee waiver, maintenance fee 18,700 something for 1 year, and some other expenses as well. And if it is something Cambridge, you can definitely guess the difference, right? These are the information. Okay, then there is another master's scholarship, that is Scotland's Salter Scholarship, but unfortunately it's not fully funded. It's a master's especially for only Scottish universities, and they will waive or pay you around £8,000 for your tuition fee. And unfortunately, Bangladesh is not covered here. It's Canada, China, India, Japan, Pakistan, and USA only. Students from these countries only can apply. Bangladesh is not included here. Sorry, guys. And Commonwealth Shared Scholarship. This is for masters. Like Shivani, this is only cover master's scholarship, and of course fully funded. Tuition fee plus stipend covers. Then another, actually Commonwealth has three types of master's scholarship. One is called Commonwealth Shared Scholarship, one is called Commonwealth Master's Scholarship, and another one is called Commonwealth Distance Learning Masters. See, Commonwealth Distance Learning Masters, this covers your online masters. If anybody wants to do any online master's degree from UK university, then he or she can try for this option, distance learning masters. And there are specific courses and specific universities, because not every university offers online masters, right? So it varies. Then another one is called Commonwealth Split Side PhD Scholarship. This is kind of sandwich PhD. If you are a registered PhD student in a Commonwealth country, you can do some of your PhD maybe 1 semester or 2 semester in a UK university. This is a split side PhD scholarship, sandwich. The condition is you have to be enrolled in a PhD program in any Commonwealth country. Only then you can do part of your research PhD journey in the UK university. And this is for Commonwealth Professional Fellowship. This is especially for staff, mainly for teachers. Those are already in teaching position with different colleges or universities. They can do some fellowship in UK university. And there is directly Commonwealth PhD scholarship. This is especially for PhD, and it should, from the beginning to end, the whole program will be in the UK. Unlike Speed Site, Speed Site is partly in the home country and partly in the UK, but Commonwealth PhD is fully in the UK. This is another prestigious scholarship for Commonwealth-based countries. It covers tuition fee, stipend, your airfare, your health insurance, even your children allowance. If you have any child during your PhD degree here with you, you will be given extra allowance, roughly 400 to 500 pounds per month for your first child, and maybe two and something pound, 200 something pound for your second child. So it basically covers all of your costs. Commonwealth PhD scholarships in Bangladesh. This scholarship is administered by our University Grants Commission mainly. You cannot directly apply a Commonwealth scholarship without any link with UGC. Okay. And there is another scholarship, it's called High Income Commonwealth PhD Scholarship. Actually, this is, I don't know if Bangladesh is covered here, what they mean by high income Commonwealth scholarship. You can check it if Bangladesh is covered. Then these are the major scholarship. The biggest scholarship so far in the UK, but is the UKRI. But interestingly, most of us back in our country, they don't know the even name of UKRI. We people know about Commonwealth. Commonwealth is very popular. Commonwealth scholarship is very known across the country. But interestingly, the biggest scholarship in the UK is provided not by Commonwealth, it is by UKRI, United Kingdom Research and Innovation. So this is the biggest scholarship authority across university and industry. I have shared with you here the link, all the information you can get there. And under this UKRI, there are some councils. These are the councils. These are the councils, 7 councils. These 7 councils cover separate 7 disciplines. Say, for example, AHRC, Arts and Humanity Research Council. This on Bioscience and Biomedical Science Research Council. Then Engineering and Physical Research Council. Then ESRC, Economic and Social Research Council, Medical Research Council, Natural and Science and Technology. So these 7 disciplines are basically covered by these 7 councils. They fund their respective discipline and through university and also through other research institutes. Other than universities, this council also funds some other research institutes, even health sector. So out of these 7, this ESRC is basically relevant for economic, social science, and business. You know, there is no different business discipline, guys. Very unfortunate to say that business is not any pure discipline. That is the fact. Social science is a pure discipline, separate discipline, and natural science, this is separate discipline. Business is just a combination of science and social science. That is why there is no separate council for business research. So business is a part of Economic and Social Research Council, ESRC. So you see, UKRI is a body under government, have 7 councils, and one of them is ESRC. So now I will be giving you the details of ESRC. Interestingly, this ESRC again has 14 doctoral training partnerships. 14. See, EQRI has 7 councils, right? ESRC is one of them. And again, this ESRC has 14 different doctoral training partnerships. Now, each partnership, again, is kind of a group of universities joined together. Say, Cambridge Social Science Doctoral Training Partnership. Here, Cambridge itself, Cambridge alone, Cambridge University alone is this consortium. This doctoral training partnership funds roughly 40 PhD scholarships every year. Every doctoral training partnership roughly funds 40 PhD scholarships. So if you multiply 14 into 40, it could be roughly 600 or something, right? So every year, this ESRC doctoral training partnership is providing 600 PhD scholarships every year. And I have won this number 10, Southeast Network for Social Sciences. Because University of Kent, this is situated at the southeast of the England. That is why it is called Southeast Network for Social Science. Another one is Northern Ireland and Northeast DTP. Midland, this is Midland of UK. Northwest of UK. So these 14 different doctoral training partnerships, each of them providing around 40 scholarships, right? I have already shared here the link. If you just click here, it will take you to the website. Say, for example, this one. This is a consortium, Scotland Graduate School Social Science School Scholarship. This scholarship, this one also covers around 40 per year. I also applied for this scholarship last year. But after getting the Sense scholarship, I withdraw my application from this one. Then this is the scholarship I have got presently. Is the link. If you just click here, student led studentship, this is the detail. You see, 40 student led studentships. You know, they call it studentship. That means scholarship, same thing. 13 social science discipline, 10 universities. See, 10 universities. What are the who are there? Let's see. Science universities. These are 10 universities. City University of London, University of East Anglia, University of Essex, Goldsmith, University of Kent, University of Reading, University of Roehampton, Royal Holloway, and Surrey, University of Sussex. So these 10 universities altogether give 40 scholarships. And interestingly, out of this number, 30% are for international students. 30%. So there is a quota. Okay. If I show you a little more detail here, current Sense students, let's see who are the current Sense students. These are the disciplines. See, business, there are 13 disciplines: business and management, development studies, economics, education, human geography, linguistics, politics, international relations, psychology, science, technology, social anthropology, social work, social legal studies, sociology. There are 13 disciplines. So your research topic should be matched with out of these disciplines. Business and management, current student. See, this started from 2017. This is the last batch. Let's see whether I am here. These are the students. She is Jennifer, one of my colleagues. She is from Canada, doing her PhD with us at the University of Kent. She is doing her PhD on marketing. And here is Por Nur Islam Sohel. And she is Selina. She is from Palestine. Joined us. She's also at the University of Kent. So these are discipline-wise different students. And interestingly, just last 20th January, the application deadline is over for next year. I mean, for 2023. Usually every November or December, the application is open. And by January or early February, the deadline is closed, actually. Okay, so this deadline, I don't know. Joydev, have you applied for SENS or university scholarship?
No, actually, sense. How many participating university sense under sense?
10.
10. So
Yeah.
this may be the University of Surrey, Sussex, Kent,
Yeah.
under sense.
Yeah.
But business and management studies for PhD in business and management,
Mhm.
I think only Kent. There is
Okay. Yes, there is there is
Surrey
another.
is not included. Surrey is not included for PhD in business and management for
Okay, there is a
SENS
pathway
scholarship.
list. I mean, this is let me see another one. Who we are? Is it? Yes, this is the pathway and university matrix. For if you are from business and management, City University London, University of East Anglia, Essex, Kent, Reading, Royal Holloway, Surrey, and Sussex. See, Surrey is,
Surrey University.
yes, Surrey covers business and management.
Oh,
See the list.
actually, I did not know this.
No, this is clear.
I know,
Business and
I know, I
management.
know, I know. Surrey is not included for PhD in business and management, particularly management, business and management.
No,
Since
they offer. It is there. You see, I'm showing you the list.
okay, 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 okay.
Goldsmiths
Thank you.
and Roehampton. They don't have PhD in business.
Okay, okay.
Goldsmith and Roehampton. Okay, these are the 13 disciplines, and they are the 10 universities. So not every university has every offer. Interestingly, University of East Anglia has every discipline except sociology. East Anglia has the highest coverage among these universities, right? Highest coverage. So if you just, every other doctoral training partnership has all 100% same feature, same amount of money, same stipend, same facilities, everything same. If you get any of these scholarship, your benefit will be same. Every benefit is same. And say for I have also shared here the whole list. Under these ESRC, 73 universities in the UK, 73 out of 150 universities roughly in the UK. Not every university has this scholarship. Roughly 73 total universities from Cambridge, Oxford, Open University, Brunel, King's College. You see, according to doctoral training partnership, there is list of university. So Cambridge itself has 40 scholarships. Oxford Open, Brunel, altogether 40. Grand Union, DTP. LSE, London Interdisciplinary Social Science, King's College, Queen Mary, Imperial. 3 universities. LSE alone has the offer. Midland has around 6 universities, Warwick, Nottingham, this. So when you next time search for any professor or university selection, I will be discussing these things later on. You have to bear this in mind, whether the university has ESRC scholarship or not. Right? This is the Scottish South Coast, Southampton. I also applied in Southampton, but my application was not successful there. This is Southwest, Sense, Southwest, Bristol, Bath, Exeter. This is Exeter. I also applied for Southwest DTP, but my application was not successful for ESRC, but they offered me university scholarship. And finally, I did not go there. Then UCL, SOAS, okay, all these 7. There are total 73 universities under ESRC. So another point maybe I have missed here. This is the, so what is the major? Basically, there are 4 types of scholarship. What I have already showed you on the Google Classroom. They're basically they are categorized in 4 types: government scholarship, UKRI, Commonwealth, research project scholarship. This fund basically comes from government, and it could be from other sources. Even university has their own scholarship. This is called graduate training assistant scholarship. So in this case, if you apply for graduate training assistantship, remember you have to work in the university as a teaching assistant as part of your scholarship. But if the scholarship is not GTA, if it is government, if it is project scholarship, if it is donor or charity scholarship like Wellcome Trust or Gates Cambridge, you don't have to work for this scholarship. Only if it is GTA, again you will be waived whole tuition fee. You don't have to pay any tuition fee. You will be given monthly stipend, almost same amount of ESRC, because ESRC is the standard scholarship practice in the UK. All other scholarships authority follow ESRC standard. How much would be stipend, how much would be your training grant, all this. So remember, when you apply for any graduate training assistantship in any university, you have to work roughly maybe 6-7 hours per week, okay, as part of your scholarship. Okay, so this is the offer letter I got from the University of Kent. This is the admission offer. And one thing you should be careful about it. See, this is the degree name, who are the supervisor, tuition fee, just amount given, but I did not have to pay this 17,400 per year PhD scholarship. So I was waived the whole tuition fee. I did not pay a single penny. And the condition was 500 deposit payment. Actually, I did not pay this £500, and still it was complete. This is the single condition I had, but it's not a major condition. But when people applied without any IELTS or there is any major lacking, then they are given the conditional offer. But in my case, There is no binding condition, all are done. Only one condition there was £500 for deposit payment, but this payment was waived for me. And this is the scholarship offer letter I was given from the Science Authority. It was 21 April 2022. You see, I applied in November, and in April I was given the formal offer. There is detailed terms and conditions written down here. What are the conditions? Condition is not any major condition, just I have to abide by the supervisory rules. I have to agree that the supervisory meeting could be online or it could be face to face, whatever. I was given 1 week to accept or reject the offer. By 29th of April, I had to say yes or no. And see, this is the amount, 4,596 per year. This amount of tuition fee Sense is paying to the University of Kent on behalf of me. You see, how much was my tuition fee? My tuition fee was 17,000, right? 17,400. And Science Authority, ESRC, is paying the University of Kent 4,500. And the remaining was waived for me. Right? I did not have to pay. It's mentioned here. You will therefore never be required to pay any fees during your award. And at that time, in April 2022, stipend was yearly 16,062. But on October last year, it was revised. Now I am paid 17,688 per year. And per month, the amount is £1,472 per month I am paid. And £2,000 is extra if your university is in London. Say if it is in City University of London, Goldsmiths, Roehampton, Royal Holloway, then you will be given extra £2,000 per year because London is expensive. This is called London allowance. Every London university, they pay extra scholarship for their students. Other than this stipend, you will be given research training support grant per year £750. And throughout your PhD degree, you will be allowed £3,500 for your research training, for your seminar, even for your software. If you want to buy any software, if you need to collect your data, if you need money, then you can use this money for RTSG. Even this scholarship has some extra other facilities. This is called overseas field visit. If you think like I have to go to France for my research purpose, then this authority will pay you this all expenditure, visa fee, your air ticket, your train ticket, whatever, everything. And there is special another arrangement under this scholarship. These are not available in other scholarship. This is only applicable for your ESRC scholarship. This is called placement, PhD placement. During your PhD, you can do an internship of 3 months. 3 months is internship. This is called placement, PhD placement. During this placement, your scholarship will continue. You will not do your PhD work, you will do your placement work, maybe it's in any company. Your scholarship will continue. And if you are paid by the host company, that is your extra income. That is your extra income. This is PhD placement. And after your usual duration of PhD, you can extend your stay here in the UK for these 3 months. Say, for example, I have 3 years of PhD commitment. If I do placement for 3 months, then I can extend my PhD study 3 years and 3 months. This placement is another important. And this is the PhD, and every doctoral training partnership in the UK, what I have showed you, 14 doctoral training partnership in the UK, right? Remember, each of them offers also postdoctoral scholarship. Every year, every DTP offer around 12 doctoral training partnership altogether. 12 or more, maybe, I forgot. So after PhD, you can also think of your postdoctoral if you like these doctoral training partnership things. So in summary, all the fully funded PhD scholarship, financially almost same. A slight difference, just if it is Commonwealth, financial benefit a bit more, because it covers your children allowance as well. But if you don't have children, then you cannot enjoy it. That's the thing. And but for GTA, you have to do work. Remember it. You have to do work. So the balanced one is ESRC or EQRI scholarship, rather networking and across the universities regard ESRC scholarship very differently. When students apply for any admission and then scholarship, what university does is they usually, the best candidates they select for ESRC because they have to compete with other universities, right? That's why they reserve the best candidates for ESRC scholarship. Then they offer the GTA. For the second group of candidates, they offer GTA. This is how they manage ESRC fund and their own GTA fund, right? But after all, if you do GTA, though there is a commitment of work, but it gives you extra leverage for your teaching experience. There is advantage. And interestingly, though my scholarship is ESRC, I am not bound to work in the university, but I have been given the teaching work as well with extra payment. That is my extra bonus usually. So some of my other colleagues, they are doing teaching for GTA, but they are not being paid any extra money. But as I am not GTA, I am ESRC scholarship winner. So I'll be paid extra money. That will be my extra pocket money, interestingly. Okay. So this is the summary picture of the overall PhD scholarships, though I have focused mainly on PhD because all of you are waiting for PhD rather than masters. I better stop here. We are almost up with our time. And
Soil bhai,
yes.
tell me something about PhD studentship, not ESRC or GTA.
Okay, PhD studentship. What I have shown in the slide? This is called advertised project scholarship kind of thing, right? Say okay, let me give you the example. I'm sure. Let me show you my Heriot Watt University scholarship. That one was studentship, and this was a project scholarship, not any ESRC scholarship or anything like that.
So without
So
project, is there any scope PhD studentship university funded without project? Without project.
without project even possible, without ESRC, that is university own scholarship other than GTA,
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
right? This is possible. Say, for example, interestingly, my 3 scholarships of different category. My Harriot scholarship, it was a project scholarship. My Kent is ESRC scholarship, and my Exeter, it was business school scholarship without GTA. Say Harriot, example in my case, the topic was given. The professor had a fund for a particular project, circular economy. She is the circular economy expert. So she has a project for a couple of years, maybe 5 years or 10 years. So under this project, there could be several subsectors. One of them was sustainable finance. So for sustainable finance, this professor has defined the topic. I can, if you allow me, I can show you the advertisement here. Yes, I got it. What was the real example? Let me show you. What was the exact circular? I have kept these things. Okay, let me share the screen. Okay, can I see the screen? Can you see the screen, guys?
Yeah.
This is the project scholarship. This is just advertisement. I collected it from Find PhD and I preserved it. So this homework, literature review, mostly already done by the professor, right? There is a project brief. Then applicants are strongly encouraged to contact Dr. Bingshu. She was my supervisor actually. At the time, she was associate professor. Now she is full professor. This is the funding arrangement. Center for Social and Economic Data Analytics. This is about research. This is the scholarship amount, 15,609, but it has been revised already. And this is research allowance. This is called RTSG, Research and Training Support Grant, RTSG, for the whole period. Then requirements is given. What is the requirement? You see, software, R, Stata, Masters. Then how to apply, there is a link. Please note that possession of minimum qualification does not guarantee shortlisting. That's okay. Please ensure that you state Bingshu as the primary supervisor for application. Research proposal, you see, maximum 1500 words. This is the condition. Outline research proposal, academic transcript, CV, cover letter. By mid-December 2021, it was the last deadline. So within this deadline, I applied, and see what was the theme. Climate change is one of the biggest challenges. So it has been mentioned here. What should be the area, right? Specifically mentioned here. This project can potentially look at topics such as sustainable finance, the role of the financial system, and financing a circular economy, sustainable investment funds and risk, financing opportunities of circular economy and risk, sustainable business model, climate finance and climate transition risk, ESG markets, amongst others. So just seeing this advertisement, my research proposal was a good match with this project. So I submitted the application and did the research proposal, and it clicked. It worked. So this was my project scholarship experience, right? And maybe another day I will share with you the Exeter experience. Anything else?
So Sohail bhai,
Yes.
you know that I completed MSc in from Sara University.
Mm-hmm.
I also completed BBA MBA from University of Rajshahi, and the
Mm-hmm.
medium of instruction was in English.
Mm-hmm.
So should I need to take IELTS again for PhD application in UK?
Uh, mm, what was your IELTS score while doing masters in Surrey?
It was 6.5.
6.5. I think it will not be an issue. Maybe it
Maybe
may not be an issue,
some university may most of the
but
university they do not they actually IELTS is not mandatory, but some there are some universities. Uh,
yeah, basically in high ranked university, if you talk
yeah, yeah.
about the high ranked and Russell Group universities,
Like,
they mm, but your MSc from Sare, this is the big difference actually. Rather than medium of instruction in University of Rajshahi, having an MSc in Sare is rather better evidence for your language skill. I think that could be accepted. So you should, at the very early of your application or any conversation with the professor, you should make it clear as early as possible, so that if it is just hindered only for this language, then it would be a big regret for you.
right, right.
Just it's not a big deal. You can just take the IELTS for one month preparation, brush up is enough. And see, if it is 6.5, you're safe. You're safe.
Yeah.
You'll be even
So
stronger. The thing is, it's a competitive application is a competitive process. So if if the panel see that the same kind of two candidates, one with IELTS, one without IELTS, that is the risky part.
the
Just
risky part, yeah.
slightly, yeah, there's slightly that could be a very unfortunate decision for you, right?
So,
Yeah.
Philba, you know that I also tried for Sara University scholarship, research scholarship, but
Mhm.
unfortunately, you know that the deadline was very short, only 25 days, and you know that I did not have any proposal. So within
Mhm.
25 days, actually, I was unable to prepare proposal with the with the professor's advice. So still, I am also now the deadline is already expired, and I am trying to write new proposal now.
Okay, you missed the deadline for this
Yeah, yeah,
offer.
yeah. I
Why?
missed,
Why you
and
missed it?
actually, uh, uh, professor also the busy, and professor I got feedback from my professor after my after sending my draft proposal 7 days,
Mhm.
7 days, and he also recommended to correct the proposal, and I also done that, but the deadline was very close
Mhm.
that I was failed to submit the documents.
Okay. 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 Anyway, this is not the end of the
And
world. Okay. No worries.
yeah,
No
and
worries.
since I also got some I also manage some supervisor like almost 7 to 8 universities, but I'm very fair about my proposal. I want to prepare my proposal uh, competitive one.
Yeah. Yeah. Proposal is the deciding factor.
Yes, for
The
scholarships.
deciding. Yeah.
Uh, so I am now I am writing my proposal, revising
Mhm.
my proposal now,
Mhm.
and actually I know that since PhD PhD Business and Management for sales scholarship, Surrey University was not included. I think it may be included from now this year, maybe. I
Maybe.
also,
Mhm.
I also saw this art, but
Mhm.
Surrey was not included for
Mhm.
PhD in business and management,
Mhm.
and that's why
Okay.
in Surrey University I have some professor. There's some professor, but when I saw that Surrey is not included, so I am not showing any interest for Surrey.
Okay. Okay. Thank you guys for your time. Atik, do you want to say anything? Atik, are you there?
So another question is, that
Mm.
I do not have any research articles, reputed research article.
Mhm.
I also have three articles, but these are not the high ranked journal in high ranked
Mhm.
journal. So
Mhm.
is there any obstacle for getting a scholarship in the UK? Maybe the ESRC or PhD studentship or any GTA scholarship
Mhm.
without having good articles.
Actually, without having good article, uh, what about master's thesis? Your
Yeah.
or a
Master
master's
thesis
thesis,
actually it
is
was
it of that quality?
30 30% credit, and it was a research project.
How quality is it?
Actually, I got 75% marks.
25.
I know
Okay.
that I got Sari Business School Prize for Accounting and Finance, and I stood first in the MSc in Accounting and
The
Finance.
thing is, if there is potential but a little bit of lacking in terms of research experience or research evidence, then maybe have to go for 1+3 offer. That is called masters plus PhD offer. Of course, fully funded. Every doctoral training partnership, they offer both 1+3 and only 3. Direct PhD or 1+3, even 3.5, even 3.25. This type of different offers. So don't lose your
Okay.
hope.
Okay.
Yeah, depending on the profile of the candidate, they do it. Say,
So, uh, uh, some university they require 25% credit out of 180. 25% credit in research, in dissertation or MSc thesis. Uh,
mhm,
so that I have some courses in on MSc like research methods,
mhm.
research methods, thesis. So is research methods is a component of research component in this case research methods course.
Research method is the course is very important. While you will be applying, you have to mention that what are the courses you have done. Those are related to research, quantitative research, qualitative research, research methodology, research design, data analytics, research software, tools and techniques. If you have done any particular model, statistical model, maybe structural equation modeling, econometrics, all these things, these are really important. Yeah, you have
Thank you.
to mention them. Okay, Atik, do you want to say something finally? We're going to wrap up our today's session. Atik, can you hear us? We cannot hear you. Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I hear you. I have gained a lot of new something. You have shared various types of websites and shared your experience. Just I have gained, and I will be with you day by day. I will develop myself. Uh,
Yeah.
Research proposal. Just yeah, I need to help research proposal how to write research proposal in very well.
Mm,
So I need one or two research proposal which is acceptable by UK universities.
mm,
Inshallah.